What's up, y'all? So let's talk real quickly about the sports world. Go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and check out my merch. Look, we gonna have everything up and rolling. Just give us time. Our channel is growing. And look, if you want to donate to my channel, my Cash App is always accepting donations. My Cash App is Bruja Africana, the same as my YouTube name. Go through and show me some love. Even if you don't want to get nothing from the store, look. Drop a girl a donation and let me know you fuck with me. Or shoot me up a super thanks. Shout out to those of you who have been sending me those. I didn't know what the hell those was, but I got them now. And I thank y'all for it. But anyway, let's get off into this reading about this Dodgers hitter and his interpreter. First of all, shout out to the Asian American community. Look, I am trying very hard to make sure I pronounce this man's name right, but y'all got to give me a little room here. My American is a little thick, okay? That American accent of mine won't let me say things right, but because I am such a stickler for pronouncing people's names right, I'm going to just use this man's last name, okay? And I'm going to use his interpreter's last name because I can't pronounce the man's name. He is the Dodgers hitter, the one that they just signed to the $700 million deal. Let me get my notes on him, y'all, because I do not do the world of baseball. I can tell y'all a lot about basketball stats, but when it comes to baseball, I draw a blank. But I did write down what I needed to say about Mr. Shohei Ohtani's cards. All right. I got his name right. I think I did. If I did not get it right, please, Japanese Americans, let me know how to pronounce his name. Anyway, this has to do with his and him and his interpreter and this gambling scandal. His interpreter's name is Mizuhara. His last name is Mizuhara. I pay Mizuhara. So the problem is when you're dealing with these entertainers, even when you are dealing with these ball players, these actors, actresses, rappers, any of these people that are in the limelight, you must literally be careful, okay? Believe nothing said in regards to an athlete or an entertainer being completely innocent, okay? They are painting this picture for sensationalism. They are painting him as this poor, dumb Asian immigrant. And I really don't like when they portray Asian Americans like that because first of all, y'all real snappy people anyway. You ain't gonna be talking no shit too much to an Asian because they're gonna get right back with you and gonna say some shit back to you. So the fact that LA is trying to portray him as this I'm very happy to be here fucking person from Asia, it's crazy. Or excuse me, let me say Japan. Let me just speak specifically to where he's from. It's ridiculous that LA is playing this game. But the whole thing is, the whole point behind them painting him as this idiot who can't watch his fucking money is so that LA does not have to draw attention to the fact that they're funneling funds down the career of a person who, and I'm just being from my own observation, y'all. If you're a baseball fan, go ahead and drop them stats and let me know I'm wrong about what I feel. However, I feel like he is very mediocre. I have not seen anything spectacular from him. Keep in mind, I come from the world of the Big Hurts, the King Griffey Juniors, the I know he was a drug addict, but the Mark McGuire's, I come from this world. So, I mean, help me out. Like, y'all, I ain't watched baseball since fucking 1998. That's some years. I know. But I do know when I'm looking at a city trying to basically blow smoke up its citizens' ass because they've blown some money on something that it really wasn't worth. Okay, now he's like I said, believe nothing because Otani is not innocent. He's got a whole lot of hidden issues and a bunch of shit that they're trying to keep hidden from at least the American media. It seems, according to his cards, Ohtani has issues with addictions. I'm not saying that he has a drug problem or a drinking problem. It does appear that he has a slight drinking problem, but hell, he's an athlete. He's going to be doing that shit. But there's a thing with this gambling that you all are missing. I know a lot of people are saying that, oh, poor him, that guy shouldn't have done that. He took advantage of him. Are y'all out y'all fucking minds? This man is not innocent. He's just as much a gambler as his fucking interpreter is. Okay, he's being out to be, like I said, made to be this innocent, non-English speaking immigrant who's being taken advantage of by a man who was supposed to look out for him. But that's not it, honey. This is that whole political side to this situation. This is LA again, making up, saving face, if you will, for pouring money into this man versus pouring money into the city's homelessness crisis. And not only to mention that, I'm sorry, I had to stop and pull and read the cards again because he's got to keep his seat clean at this American table. He's got to make sure that he keeps his secrets hidden or his faults in this situation hidden so that he can continue to take care of his family back home. I am not saying that he comes from poor people, but $700 million a year is a whole lot of money, okay? So it is paramount that because he's in the limelight, he's important, and he's the big sports guy, that he keeps his nose clean as far as getting into any scandals. This won't be the only scandal that y'all will hear about from him. This is when you'll learn that he can speak English well enough to where that he can be out here and outside doing whatever the fuck it is that he wants to do. This is where that image of him being this innocent immigrant is going to have to leave. Anyway, Ohtani and Mizuhari each participate in this gambling shit equally, honey. They both know what time it is. They both have been making bets. They both have been blowing money fast. This is the whole thing. The major leagues have gotten, or the owners, let me put it like that, have gotten wind of this man's gambling addiction. Okay? They knew about this prior to signing him to this $700 million contract. When they brought him over to the Dodgers, they brought his gambling debt with him. Just wait, it's going to open up for y'all. But anyway, Mizuhari is the fall guy. He's known that he was the fucking fall guy for years. This is not anything that is new to him. This is not a surprise to him getting caught. That's why there are all these tapes of him admitting that he's stealing the money and all of this shit. This shit was orchestrated so that he can take the fall. He was initially hired to be a fall guy. In the Card's opinion, Ohtani is a fuck up. He's a goofball. He's a goofy. He's not this model minority that they're trying to make him out to be. He's a goofy. He fucks up money. He fucks up a lot of things. It's something about him having a bad driving record or something that's going on or that's going to come out about him. Like, yo, it's a lot of shit that's going to come out about this man after they lock this Mizuhara guy up. If he goes to jail, let's continue to pull. Anyway, Mizuhara had already been instructed that if anything hits the fan, if shit hits the fan, if they find out about Ohtani's gambling addiction, yo, you're the one that's going to take this charge. You're the one that's going to admit to this being your problem. You're going to say that you're the thief. You're going to make it look like you're the negative person. Basically, he's going to be the martyr. He's going to be the bad guy. He is instructed to do this, though, because he's already been well compensated. Like I said, him and Ohtani gamble a lot together. There was not a situation that he did not know about or that he was not privy of. Mizuhari, I'm sorry, I keep on pronouncing the man's name wrong. Did Mizuhara, excuse me, did Mizuhara take things in excess? Was he given 500,000 and he took 2 million? Yeah, maybe, because he had his own shit going on. That is where the fault will fall with him. This is where they're like, okay, well, you got to fall on a sword for something. But do not believe for 1 minute that Ohtani does not know what's going on. Those bad bets, those bad investments, those belong to Ohtani. This man Mizuhara, he is just the fall guy. Ohtani's next fall guy will be placed in front of y'all silently, quickly. A big to-do will be laid out for him. And then you'll find out that he's scamming too. As far as Mizuhara, he'll get sentenced to like 8 to 10 years. but he'll only do 3 years. And in that time that he's doing that 3 years, his family will be well taken care of and compensated. So him being deported when he gets out means nothing. He's going to go home to some money. He's going to get to retire, not have to do another damn thing ever again in his life. And over in America, we won't hear anything else about him. He'll be one of those backstories that come on sports page or some shit. Remember Mitsuhari, Otani's old interpreter? And there's going to be a whole lot of other shit that comes along with that. Do not believe the hype, y'all. This man did not just steal money from this man. He's a fall guy. All right, y'all.